Are we going to talk about how bad the Super Bowl halftime show was? Discuss or trash?
How bad it was?
Are we going to talk about it?
Oh, yeah. Me and Black look surprised. How bad was it? This is Caesar Walker, the cool, calm, collected one.
And I'm Ronnie Gatrey, the emotional one.
And we are the Tipping Point Podcast, your source for the Black male's perspective.
Tipping Point Podcast.
I'm just going to say it. I'm just going out and saying it. Getting all this acclaim about best halftime show ever. No. This was a very, very, very whitewashed halftime show, in my opinion. Do I have anything against Dre? No.
What was so white? Continue. I'll let you.
Do I have anything against Snoop? No. K-Dot? Of course not. M? No. Anderson .Paak, did y'all see him on the drums?
Yes, we did.
I thought that was pretty dope. I got nothing against these guys.
Mary J. Blige?
Yeah, was she there? I wasn't a fan of Mary's part.
It's going off the rails.
I wasn't a fan of Mary's part. I'm gonna just say it. And I feel like I got at least one witness out there. I wasn't a fan of Mary's part. When Mary did No More Pain in the middle of that was supposed to be a party, come on, man. That just took me out of it. I was expecting a lot more. I was expecting different tracks. The set list? Come on, man. Now that I've said that, I'll bring myself back in a little bit. I understand the scope of it.
What's the scope?
It's the NFL Super Bowl halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many people watched it, but this is a global TV production, right? So I understand that you have to go with the chart-topping hits.
Do you?
They did, not me. I got a totally different set list. Totally.
Well, obviously.
Right. And it was so hyped up, and I was just like, y'all out here rapping on top of boxes? Come on, Walker.
What were you expecting?
Something different than that. They didn't make it feel LA to me. They didn't make it feel Compton, West Coast to me. Okay, they had the Lolos. But what were they standing on? What were those? What were those boxes? Hollywood Squares? What are we doing here? You saw the opening sequence where Snoop comes down the stairs into a living room with a guy on a bass guitar? What is this? What is that? What's Compton about that?
Okay.
I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan. Was it the worst halftime show I've seen? No. I just had bigger expectations for this elite list of performers. If it had been a concert that I paid for, I'm checking my buyer's protection because I was duped. I'm going to stop there.
So what songs you wanted to hear?
Oh, man. Like Dre could have done. I really wanted Dre to do nothing but a G thing.
Yeah,
Snoop's there. I wanted Dre to do Dre Day. There's a clean version of that, right? I want him to do that.
No, there isn't a clean.
There's a clean version of Dre Day because I had the cassette. I had the clean cassette, the single.
Well, he just sang the chorus or something.
Right. y'all have heard the clean version of Dre Day. They used to play on the radio.
We're adults. We don't listen to clean versions.
You did back in the day. You heard it on 92.9 back in the day because I did too.
He'd only have rapped like 10 words.
It's still a clean version. And that's perfect for this setting because you're only doing pieces of songs.
So he would rap and then just hold it up for the crowd to repeat it and then come back to himself.
We all know the words.
Okay.
I would have picked a different set list.
Okay.
Personally.
I'm not completely against that because yes, I realized halfway through it that they're only I already knew. My question was who was going to be able to perform outside of Snoop and Dre more than one song? That was my question. I was like, is anyone going to be able to? I think Mary did.
Mary did more than one song.
She did two. She did her two biggest hits. I get it. I wouldn't have picked either of those songs either. I'm with you. So that's what I'm saying. I can't completely push back. But you have to understand, this is the first time they allowed a rap act for the Super Bowl.
True.
You had to know there was going to be some restrictions. They were not going to let them just go and turn up like we would see in a regular rap concert and performance. You have to know that, not with the world watching.
I think Ronnie was onto something. I think it probably could have been better had they only focused on the LA talent. Like they could have left Mary and 50 out of that and just had like and Eminem. They could have just had Dre, Snoop, Kendrick, Anderson, and played more of more Dre. He was the headliner.
Okay, Anderson .Paak was a cameo. I wasn't nuts when I'm a Anderson .Paak fan.
But he's
not
LA
Drake
too,
level.
though.
He's LA, yeah. But I liked how they had him in there.
I hear you. But you again, it's one of those things to where we gonna give them Dre and Snoop, but we gonna give you a small dose. Oh, we gotta bring Eminem. If we got rap.
For Pete's sake, bring a white person in here.
We need some white representation. You got to understand the politics of it, and I get it. That's what I'm saying.
I had a homeboy break that down to me that I was watching the game with. So like, yeah,
you have to understand for the first rap act, you know they was going to be heavily policed. You know that. Yes, and I get it. Mary J did not fit with that act at all. At all. I get it.
We with you on that, man.
I get it.
50 didn't even fit.
He didn't fit in this.
Oh.
You said it. I finished it off. I just finished it off. Okay.
Come on, tell you how. I have no objection.
Okay. All right. But I understand where you're coming from.
Am I just a selfish hip hop fan?
There was no way you were going to get that.
That wasn't the platform for what you
There's
wanted.
no way you were going to get that.
Okay. Considering that, did it meet your expectations? Because y'all were at a different place going in, obviously. So considering what you saw, was that in line with what you felt it may be beforehand?
Not completely. Because again, there were better tracks they could have picked. I agree with that. Now Kendrick, I nailed it. I was like, I know what they're doing with Kendrick. I know what they're doing with Eminem. Yeah. I was wrong about Mary J. Oh, if they had played this one song.
Okay.
I really want, but I get it. I get it. We know that song.
Wait, with meth?
No.
All I really want.
All I really want.
Oh, now Mary's back in the show.
I thought she was gonna come out and hit that vibe, and I was like, oh, I'm finna get a mean two-step on. But I'm with you.
Okay. So before we get to our next topic.
Ooh. You just made me think like if Mary would have came out with like all I need to get by with one of them rapping Mets part or something like that.
No, only meth can rap that.
No.
Okay.
Only.
I'm boycotting hip hop if that happens.
Don't you dare do Method Man like that.
Right.
Where are you going?
All right. So before we get to our next topic, I want to know your ratings. 1 trash, 10 best performance in Super Bowl history.
And you can't use 7.
You cannot use 7, Kevin Samuels. You can. I don't care.
7. Just kidding. Go ahead, Black.
Just because it was, I give it 6.5, 7. It felt kind of vanilla to me.
I was gonna give it a 6. I
mean, it felt kind of vanilla to me.
So y'all agree with me.
I told you I didn't fully push back on you.
Yeah, I didn't push back either.
So y'all thought it was trash too?
I didn't say trash.
That's not trash, sir.
Trash was 0, remember?
Trash is 1.
1.
Okay, so how do you get that from 6?
You carry the 1.
If you're going to carry it, it's going to get you to 10, sir.
Not in my math. My carry was with a square root. There's a 1 in there somewhere.
So how do you rate it on your scale?
3.
Okay.
Cause like, dude, I know.
But
I said, were y'all grooving? Were y'all like, oh, Were y'all grooving through that whole performance?
I just thought it was cool to just see something I'd never seen before.
Okay, so it's experiential to you.
Yeah.
But you weren't just like, like you said, you didn't have the Mary J energy.
But again, I already came into it with tempered expectations.
See, I came into it thinking I'm gonna be up off the couch.
Have you ever watched a movie that you knew was gonna be trash going in?
Alex Cross.
No. And it actually, because the bar was so low, it was like, oh, it wasn't, okay, all right. It wasn't the best film I've ever seen.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Right. So with tempered expectations, like I can probably place it in a more accurate place because I already know it ain't no way in the world it's gonna be a 10.
All right.
Does that make sense? And I think for you, it seems like you were like, oh, this is hip hop history.
I was taking all the hype.
This is Black History Month.
This is LA. This is Compton. This is Inglewood. This is Randy's Donuts.
No, it's in the brand new stadium.
SoFi.
It's in SoFi.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys.
So, no, it's not a 10 by any means stretch of the imagination. But again, I already knew what this was going to be.
Okay.
Keep Your Point Podcast.